Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Oh So Victoria. And today I'm going to be talking, or this evening, I'm going to be talking about what I picked up in Eureka when my husband and I went to Eureka this weekend on November 8th. He had a cribbage tournament. He plays cribbage, and so he goes all over the place in all these tournaments. And sometimes I go with him, sometimes I don't. I'll go down to Redding, I'll go to Portland, I'll go to Lincoln City, it's in Oregon, in California. I'm not particularly fond of Reno. Um, there's really nothing for me to do in Reno. If you went to Las Vegas, I would go. I do like Las Vegas because I like all the um, casinos there, but in Reno they're just not that exciting. Although there is the Truckee River in Reno, and that's a very nice place to go. But in the wintertime, not so much. And Virginia City's up there, and that's cool too. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I picked up at the thrift stores and estate sale thrift stores and a craft fair in Eureka this past weekend. And so I have these things written down so I'll know, remember. Um, so I will start once I dropped my husband off at the Moose Lodge for the cribbage tournament. I'm driving into town to one of the secondhand stores, and I see an estate sale sign, and so I um, head towards the estate sale sign, and it was really oh, they had some beautiful stuff at this estate sale. It was a lot of souvenir or artwork from Asia. Nice stuff. So there wasn't anything I wanted to pick up. They did have a men's cashmere sweater for $10, but I wasn't really ready to pick that up because then on Sunday it would have been $5, but I never went back on Sunday. Um, and then somebody found something, a guy was there and he found something from the North Face. Um, I don't know what he paid for that. I don't know what the price on that, but this is what I did find in the free box as I was walking out. Aha, a Stanford um, visor. Yeah, so this is vintage. So I don't know if the fellow that lived there went to Stanford. But anyway, I thought, well, for a freebie, that would be really cool. So I did pick this up. Don't know what I'll list it for. Don't know even what it's worth. And I did pick up. Don't know why I picked these up, other than they're just cool, and I like these sort of things. Only there's only three of them, so I don't know what somebody's gonna do with three of these things. And this one's in good shape. This little plastic one's in good shape. This one has little bent little things. This one's in good shape. So unless you have a chair or sofa that you only need two of the little leg things that go on carpet, so these would go down into the carpet so they wouldn't mash the carpet so much, just these little holes. Um, these two ones are good. This one not so good, but they were free, and now I have stuff to store. Don't know what to do with. I don't know. I don't know why I picked them up. I just thought they were cool, so now I have them. And then I did go to that secondhand store, and the name of the secondhand store was Anglin Secondhand. I did take a video of it, um, but I didn't like the way the video came out. And then I talked to the person, said it's okay if I videotape, and he said sure. And so I didn't find anything I wanted to pick up because we were traveling, but I did see this pillow, this vintage embroidered pillow, and they had $1 on it. So I couldn't leave that. I had to get that. Very boho chic decor. So anyway, when I went, and there's feathers flying out of it, or there's feathers on it. I'm not quite sure. It has all these nice little embroidery designs on it of this woman. And when I went to pay him, and it was only $1, I had no cash with me. I gave all my cash to my daughter before I left. And so I didn't have any cash. And, of course they charge for a credit card. And I was like, oh no, oh, well, that's okay. You just take it and then come back and bring the dollar back whenever you come back. I said, okay, I'll be in town till Sunday. And he goes, oh, okay, no big deal. You know, just bring $1. If you come back, bring $1 back. And I actually did. I went to Rite Aid, bought water so I could get cash back with my debit card, got cash back, and then at the craft fair, I bought a couple of necklaces, and so she was able to give me cash back. And so my husband was done with cribbage. We went back to the secondhand store to give him the $1, and the lady was working there, and she saw my husband's hat because he's a veteran, and she goes, "Oh, you're a veteran," and he goes, "Yeah," and she goes, tried to give her the $1. She goes, "No," she wouldn't. She wouldn't take it. She went all that trouble and she wouldn't take the $1. And she congratulated my husband for his, or thanked him for his service. And he said, "Give the $1 to my husband." And so I said, "Okay." And then of course he says, "Well, he's just going to spend it on me anyway," which of course he did. So but that was really nice of them. Those folks are really nice. I must tell you, if you ever get to Eureka, go check out that secondhand store. It's right off a highway. It's right on Highway 101, which is called Broadway. It is just a hodgepodge of stuff, books and dishes and glassware, not so much in vintage clothing, furniture. They had furniture, they had army guy stuff, tools, guy stuff. They did have some vintage. It was hanging way up high. Really couldn't see what it was. What they do is they do leftover estate sales, I believe, and then put it in this big building full of stuff everywhere. Anyway, just saying. So anyway, that's all I got was at that secondhand store was that pillow. And then I went around to a couple other thrift stores. Didn't find anything. There are no Goodwills, Salvation Army, or St. Vincent de Paul in Eureka. No thrift stores whatsoever. They do have the social service agencies for St. Vincent de Paul and the Salvation Army just for social services, but no thrift store. So they're kind of so sorely lacking in the thrift store category. But anyway, continue on. At the Eureka Rescue Mission thrift store, which I believe they help people with addictions, homelessness, that sort of thing. I did find their prices were kind of high for what I thought. Of course, I do think thrift store prices are high. I did find this new with tags Ralph Lauren bathing suit, and it's so pretty, and it's a size large. Like I said, new with tag. It's an 18 women's, and it costs $5.99. But she did ask if she did say, okay, and you get the discount. And I thought she meant like it was a day for discounts. And I said, what discount? And she said, for my age. My senior discount. Yay. Of course. Okay. So it was $5.99, and then you put 10% discount on that. And then, of course, California has a state sales tax or state sales tax. Oregon does not have state sales tax. So you just figure, you're going to pay, I had to pay the tax, whatever it was on that. And then when I did get it home, I did find out it did have this rip. I mean, I could stitch that rip up. That would be no problem. And just let them know, but it is new with tags and it did have a little repair on it. And the other thing I bought there, I did pick out some other things, but then I ran the comps on them and they weren't anything worth picking up, photographing, cleaning, whatever you need to do to get it listed. So I left them behind. But I did find this. It zips all the way down. It is Peace Love World hoodie in army green. Oh. And what does it say in the side? Peace, love, world, super blessed. And the comps on these were pretty good, anywhere from $30 to $40. So I thought that was a good find, and I paid. That's their tag, but I paid $4.99 for this hoodie. Then 10% off of that, and so that was a good deal. And so then I went to other thrift store or something and didn't find anything. I went to another one and they were closed, but they would open Sunday at noon. And so my husband had to go back to play another round of cribbage. So when he went back there, um, we I stopped at this thrift store. It is called Miranda's Thrift. Um, and that is where the best prices you'll find. So if you go to Eureka thrift store shopping, be sure to stop at Miranda thrift store because they have good prices. And today was a 50%, Sunday was a 50% off day. And so I found this vintage 80s little girls um, red velvet velour velvet dress, and that was 50 cents. So it was $1, so 50 cents. And I think it is for Christmas, but when she looked at it, she was thinking the sales lady was thinking Valentine's Day. Of course, even too late for Valentine's Day. So I'll go put it back in my studio and then pull it out for next year to list for Christmas. What is a really good seller? This isn't like what they would refer to as a pageant dress, but pageant dresses could sell for over hundreds of dollars, $100 up into the $100 range. I've sold mine for $35, $45. And pageant dresses are those dresses from the 80s that have all that ruffly stuff down here. You ruffle there and ruffle here. Um, you'll you'll know them when you see them, and they're from the 80s. And those are good sales. Hot, 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 hot items. Let's see, what else do I have next? Is this Victoria. So all this stuff, except for what I'm going to show you from the craft fair, is from Miranda's. And this is a vintage Victoria's Secret with the gold label. So it's an 80s. What is it? Silk? Yeah, silk top. Don't think it is kind of like it's a lounging top, but I would wear it as a regular top. This is also is kind of a Christmassy thing, so this will also go back into my studio until this fall, and then I'll pull it out and list it. It has these really cute pockets. Although I might, they have pockets, they have tassels on them, little bows with tassels. Those are so cute with black pants. Oh, this would be so cute. You could do a real 40s vibe in this with some black palazzo slinky pants. Very cute. Film noir. Film noir. Oh, you know, my dear. Okay, and then there was this cabbie. Okay, so the Victoria's Secret was $2. This cabbie was $2, and I actually got this more for myself. And I was telling her, she was asking what was I doing with the clothes, or no, how did she put it? Because I know I had the little girls' dresses in different sizes. I said, well, I'm a reseller. And so she goes, really? And so we started talking about that. Of course, then the line started forming, so we couldn't have a lot of conversation. I said, well, I was going to get this one for me, but I don't really wear red. I mean, I don't wear red, but this is more of an orange red. So anyway, this is a cabbie, and I'll probably wear this. So, and that was $2. And this is a silk Liz Claiborne petite. It's really pretty. I would wear it if it fit me, but it won't fit me. And this was also $2. This silk Hawaiian print blouse. So cute, so cute. And yeah, shorts. Okay, these are North Face shorts. I knew I'd get to them. And these were $2. Of course, these will go onto Poshmark. So those are really cool. There is a light little staining in the back, but you could barely see it. And these are older. 2014, I believe, is what the label said, because they date their products. Season 91, August. No, okay, maybe it's 91, almost vintage. Would that be almost 91 is vintage? Yeah. Yeah. So those would be. Okay. That's cool. And North Face, then the Old Navy. These are Old Navy leggings. And are these the maternity ones? Yeah. So I got these because these were maternity. And these were $1.50. And then I got this Bob Mackie art, wearable art. I think that's sold on TV. I don't know, QVC, I don't know, one of those TV stations. So this is a Bob Mackie women's large wearable art. And it has this really cool black grass print. Feels like an 80s. So anyway, it has new with tags. And it was $2. And the reason I'm drawn to Bob Mackie besides the art. This is also silk. Is it silk or polyester? Hard to tell on some of these. Wearable art. Haven't seen one of these. I haven't seen one of these styles. I mean, I've seen Bob Mackie's, but not that particular pattern. Yeah, this is silk. What I like about Bob Mackie is that he used to design for Cher, and I loved when it was the Sonny and Cher show, and I loved her costumes. They were so fantastic. And so that's why I'm drawn to Bob Mackie as a designer, even though it's not popular with the younger crowd. Oh well. And now another North Face. This one didn't have a price on it. I asked her for the price, and she said, well, $2.50 be okay. Sure. This feels like it's new. There's no tags on it. So it's just a t-shirt with the spell out North Face on it in a large. So I thought you can't go wrong with North Face. It's a good brand. And that was $2.50. And a double, this tank top. I couldn't decide on it, but I just really liked the style. And it was also new with tags. And it was $2.50. So it has these little gussets that make it flare out. It's just a poly cotton, and it has the tags. I've never heard of the brand. Double Jew. DOUBL and then JU. And I looked up comps when I got home, and they looked okay. So it's cute top. $2.50 on that. And then these Tech Gear leggings with these little flare. So they're just regular Tech Gear. I can't remember Tech Gear. Is that Kohl's? I think something like that. But they're a shapewear, and shapewear is a good item to pick up too. Oh, sorry. Shapewear is a good item to pick up. But I don't know somebody who, this is petite short, so it's small. I don't know why small people would need shapewear. I could picture larger people using it. Anyway, that was $2. And the other one is the Horny Toad shorts. The old label, Horny Toad, which is now Toad and Company. So grab your Horny Toad label tag clothing now while you could still get Horny Toad. Otherwise, you're only going to get Toad and Company. Anyway, so these are really cute little shorts with the little pockets. I thought they were cute. I think these are older. These might even have a date on them too. Size 6. Huh? Who is that tiny? Well, I used to be that tiny, but never forevermore. I don't know. Anyway, cute. And they were $2.50. And then this April Cornell. This is out of season, obviously. This is like a Christmas dress or lounge dress. I couldn't tell if it would be a dress. It's flannel, and it's got short sleeves and all this little ruffle, but April Cornell, it has really good comps on it. So I don't know if this particular plaid flannel dress would. I would use it for a lounging dress though. So I got it, and then I will probably list it next fall. I wish I could date it, but yeah, April Cornell has good comps on her dresses, and it's still. Oh no, that's a tag from one of the other thrift stores, I believe, and then the current thrift store. And so that was $1.50. So good deal there. I'm trying to think what I did see her dresses sell for $65. Used dresses. I do have two more things to grab. Don't go away. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And one thing, collectible thing I did find was this Fenton hand painted glass cat. So it's signed by the artist, and the comps on this were about $50 to $65. Hopefully I could clean. It feels like it has a little dust marks on it. Not too bad, I guess, in the front. Get those cleaned off. Cute cat. So that was also at Miranda's thrift store. Like I said, everything was half off, so that she had that price at $4.99, and I picked it up for $2.50. And they sell for anywhere between $50 and $60. So it might be listed for a while because there are a couple. Well, I saw them. I don't know if they had sold or not because I just did a Google search, and then whatever came up in Fenton, cat, hand painted, and some were there. And then at the craft fair where my husband's cribbage tournament was at the Moose, it was just maybe about 20 women selling random things. Somebody was selling LuLaRoe, and somebody had hand-painted cards. Some people were selling knitted stuff. Some people were doing jewelry. So just a very small little craft fair. But there's one lady who was doing knitted hats and stuff. She had some jewelry, and I looked at this vintage piece, and she said that belonged to her mom. So this is probably from the 50s. And she said that belonged to her mom. Her mom has passed away, and it was just $1. It does have missing, it has these little, let's see if you can see, it has these little daisy flowers, and a couple of the little flower pieces are broken. It does need to be cleaned. But anyway, for $1, it has base metal. I thought that was so cute. Anyway, just for $1. And she said, "Oh, good. Now I have a piece of her mom's history." So then she also had this one from her mom. This is probably more of a 60s piece. It's just this little beaded and rhinestone. If the camera's going to focus on that. So it's kind of has a little claw. So it's kind of a choker too. Choker necklace. Okay. And that is all my goodies that I thrifted in Eureka. And I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get notifications and you don't have to watch all the videos, but then you're notified when I do have another video. And I think the next video I will be showing will be what sold in the first week of February. So I could get them out. So they'd be shorter videos because I don't sell a lot. I'm a part-time seller on Etsy, Poshmark, and eBay. And it seems like over the weekend I didn't sell anything. So there was quite a few days I didn't sell anything. Today I did sell a dress, which was really cool. So I will be doing a what sold. And so stay tuned. And if you want to watch that, just hit subscribe and get the notification bell, and then you'll be notified when the video's up for that. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you guys. And if you're interested in any of these things, just put a comment down below, or I guess I should put an email address in the video. Okay, down below. Okay, thank you, and bye.